Hello to my fellow members of the SOLIS Book Club. That is the book club for students of library and information science at the University of Central Missouri. I really enjoyed our discussion this semester of I Must Betray You by Ruta Sepetys, and so hoping to continue the momentum, I thought we might begin considering what book we want to read and discuss for fall 2025. And so to start things off, I thought I would talk briefly about 3 potential books. The first one is The First State of Being by Erin Entrada Kelly. It was a finalist in 2024 for the National Book Award in its Young People's Literature category. And it was also the winner in 2025 of the Newbery Medal, which is presented by the American Library Association. So, when a strange kid shows up in the courtyard at Fox Run Apartments, Michael isn't sure what to make of him. For one thing, he's dressed oddly. For another, he's acting weird, like he's being followed. Michael isn't one for getting involved. He has enough to worry about just managing his own life. A new school, that annoying bully BG, his not-so-secret crush on Gibby, his babysitter, making his mom proud, and preparing for Y2K. Y2K as in the end of the world. Still, when Michael looks out his apartment window later that night and sees the kid sitting there in the darkness, this time holding one of the stray cats that Michael loves, something doesn't seem right. Something seems off. What if Michael is the only one who can make it right? My next candidate, and this was actually selected by one of the attendees of our recent discussion, this was Farther Than the Moon by Lindsay Lackey. It is on a preliminary list for 2025 to 2026 for the Mark Twain Readers Award, as compiled by the Missouri Association of School Librarians. All 13-year-old Houston Stewart has ever wanted is to become an astronaut. His dreams feel like they're finally coming true when he's accepted to the highly competitive junior astronaut recruitment program. If only he could bring his little brother, Robbie, with him. My final selection is Life Hacks for a Little Alien by Alice Franklin. And I chose this book just because it resonated personally with me, so I thought I would offer it up as a potential candidate. Before she thinks of herself as Little Alien, our protagonist is a lonely little girl who doesn't understand the world the way other children seem to. So when a late-night TV special introduces her to the mysterious Voynich manuscript, an ancient tome written in an indecipherable language, Little Alien experiences something she hasn't experienced before: hope. Could there be others like her who also feel like they're from another planet? Now, I'm thinking that perhaps this book was originally intended for an adult market, but because of the age of the protagonist, the coming-of-age theme, I'm thinking that the book may have appeal for teenagers. And speaking as somebody who serves a youthful clientele in the library, I think it's a good ability to get some practice in, looking for books that have crossover appeal. And so one more reason why I wanted to put this book out there as a potential candidate. But really, I would like to know what some of my other SOLIS members would like to read. In the description field of this video, I will post links to additional books from the slate of this year's National Book Awards, the winner, additional finalists, and long list titles. I will also post links to the American Library Association's Youth Media Awards, and I will post links to a couple of awards overseen by MASL. The Mark Twain Award, as I mentioned before, but also the Truman Awards, which cater to a slightly older audience than the Mark Twain Awards. I hope to make a poll or survey available very soon so that you can cast your votes. And hopefully over the summer we can get started reading, and then when we come back together again in the fall, we can plan our next discussion.